Welcome to the Fame, your go-to source for the latest buzz in celebrity news and reality TV today. We're diving into some hot Duggar family updates that have everyone talking. First up, could Jan Duggar be making her way back to reality TV ever since she made her social media comeback post-wedding? Fans have been speculating about whether she'll step out on her own. We're breaking down all the clues and what might be holding her back from a solo show next. Anna Duggar has shocked the internet with a surprising new business venture. While Josh Duggar continues serving his 12-year prison sentence, Anna has quietly registered an LLC, Golden Grove Pups, sparking rumors that she's entered the dog breeding world. We'll dive into the controversy and why it's stirring up so much chatter online. Then Jessa Duggar Seewald is in the middle of another controversy. This time, it's all about a promotion she posted that many are calling a scam. We break down the backlash, what Jessa shared, and why her followers are raising red flags about Christian healthcare ministries. And finally, how old will Josh Duggar's siblings be when he's finally released from prison in 2032? Fans are buzzing about how much the Duggar family will have changed by then. We've crunched the numbers, and we're taking a closer look at where the family will be when Josh walks out. So buckle up and hit that subscribe button. The Fame is about to break it all down today. We're diving into a hot topic that has fans buzzing. Is Jana Duggar getting her own reality show? Ever since Jana made her big social media comeback after tying the knot, she and her family have been in the spotlight, popping up in article after article. With all this newfound attention, people are wondering if Jana will follow in her siblings' footsteps and step back into the world of reality TV. Let's break it all down, the possibilities and what could be standing in her way. First off, it's no surprise that since Jana's wedding to Stephen Wisman, the media attention around her has skyrocketed. Fans are eager to know more about her new life as a married woman after being known as the single Duggar sister for so long. But here's the big question: could all this hype mean Jana is prepping for her own show? While it seems tempting to think that a Duggar might get another reality show, there are some big doubts about it. We all know that networks have grown hesitant to work with the Duggar family after the controversies surrounding Josh Duggar. Jana's journey may have the potential for content showcasing her wedding home renovations and maybe even future pregnancies. But is that enough to get a network interested? Let's take a look at the past. The Duggar family close friends. The Bates were dropped by the conservative Up TV network, even after filming another season that never aired. Fans have speculated that the cancellation may have been tied to broader controversies involving conservative figures or movements, as well as the release of Amazon's Shiny Happy People, which put a spotlight on their religious community. If the Bates couldn't hold on to their show, what does that say about the chances of a Duggar Lace series? It's not just networks distancing themselves. Many believe that Jim Bob Duggar would try to insert himself into any potential deals Jana could land, which could complicate things further. Even though Jan seems to be taking control of her social media now that she's married, people are doubtful that she would be able to fully escape her family's influence in a bigger production. Fans also point out that if Janet does stay active online, it's likely that we'll see more of her on platforms like YouTube, much like her sisters Jessa and Johannah. It's a space where she can feature her renovations, married life, and whatever other media content people expect without the scrutiny or risk that comes with being on a major network. But let's be honest, a YouTube channel might not have the same impact as a full-blown reality TV show. Could Jan really build a show out of her life? Well, unless her projects take a serious creative turn, many think it would be a hard sell. While her wedding got plenty of attention, her home renovations haven't exactly wowed fans, with some calling them mediocre. She might be skilled at the basics, but she hasn't developed a distinct style or brand to make her stand out in the oversaturated world of home improvement content. And what about the networks? Jan's siblings have tried their hand at YouTube with varying success, able to capture the magic that made 19 Kids and Counting a hit. In fact, fans have speculated that no major network would even consider another Duggar show after the fallout from the Josh Duggar scandals and the negative press surrounding their religious group. So what's the verdict? Well, Janet Duggar may be popping up in headlines and social media feeds. It's unlikely we'll see her on TV anytime soon. The reality TV world has shifted, and after what happened with her brother and the Bates family, networks just seem too wary to take a chance on the Duggar again. Jan might continue to carve out a small space for herself on YouTube, but a full-fledged reality show, don't hold your breath. What do you think? Could Jan's new chapter include a show, or is it all just social media hype? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Next, we're diving into a shocking new business venture involving none other than Jana Duggar. While her husband Josh Duggar serves out his 12-year prison sentence, it seems Jana is making moves of her own by becoming a dog breeder. Yes, you heard that right. Jana Duggar has quietly registered an LLC called Golden Grove Pups in Arkansas, leading many to speculate that she's entered the world of breeding and selling dogs. But this venture has sparked serious controversy and raised a lot of eyebrows online. Let's break it all down. The fame discovered that Jana Duggar's new business venture came to light after she registered Golden Grove Pups LLC a few months ago, according to records from the Arkansas Secretary of State. Jana used Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's Toma Town address to incorporate the business. While the LLC's official purpose isn't fully clear based on the name Golden Grove Pups, many speculate that Jana is starting a dog breeding operation. But how do we know this is really Jana Duggar? Well, not only does the name of her LLC match her new Instagram account dedicated to showcasing dogs, but the videos posted on this account seem to show dogs running around what looks like the Duggar family's famous Ton Town property known as the Big House. Additionally, the account is followed by a few familiar faces from the Duggar circle, which further fuels the speculation. However, there's been no formal announcement from Jana herself. This revelation has triggered a wave of criticism and concern. Online fans and critics alike have flocked to platforms like Reddit, particularly the Duggar snark community, where Jana's alleged new venture is being dubbed a puppy mill. One user even commented, "So she started a puppy mill that seems like it is right on brand." Others sarcastically chimed in, poking fun at the Duggar family's long history of breeding, suggesting that now that Jana can no longer have more children due to Josh's absence, she's moved on to breeding dogs instead. While Jana's intentions remain unclear, many are worried about the potential ethical issues. Breeding dogs responsibly requires knowledge, resources, and a commitment to health testing and proper care. Things critics argue Jana may not have the time or skills to handle. One person expressed their doubts, stating reputable breeding is time-consuming and expensive. A Duggar puppy mill, you can't make this stuff up. Some have also raised suspicions that this new LLC might be part of a broader Duggar financial scheme, particularly with Josh Duggar's legal battles continuing to drain the family's resources. Is this just another way for Jim Bob to hide money? One commenter asked, suggesting that this might not be entirely Jana's idea, but rather a Duggar family tactic to secure income. Additionally, fans have noticed that there's little actual business activity on Jana's new Instagram page. There are no litter announcements or dogs for sale, just a few random posts. This has left many wondering if this is really the beginning of a dog breeding business or something more complicated. So what do you think about Jana Duggar's surprising new venture? Is she really jumping into the world of dog breeding? Or could this be a cover for something else? Whatever the case, Jana is no stranger to controversy, and seems that her decisions continue to spark heated debates online. Today, we're diving into some serious drama surrounding Jessa Duggar. Seewald, the Counting On star, is no stranger to controversy, but this time, Her Instagram followers are up in arms after she promoted what many are calling a scam. Stick around as we break down exactly what Jessa posted, the backlash she received, and the growing concerns about her promotion of Christian healthcare ministries. Jessa Duggar, Seewald at 31, has built a family life in the public eye, often sharing updates about her 5 children, Spurgeon, Henry, Ivy, Fern, and little George, with her husband Ben. But it's not this cute family moments that Jessa posts online. On October 7th, she shared something that raised a lot of eyebrows, especially from her counting on fanbase, in an Instagram post featuring a sweet photo of her and Ben. Jessa introduced her ministries, a faith-based cost-sharing program that claims to offer an alternative to traditional health insurance. In her caption, Jessa passionately encouraged people to take charge of their health care and consider ditching regular health insurance. She emphasized the supposed affordability and flexibility of CHIM, even mentioning that its maternity program had been a huge blessing for her and her family. But while Jessa seemed genuinely excited about this alternative, many of her followers were not. The comment section quickly exploded with criticism. Several fans accused her of misleading people, claiming that CHIM is far from being an adequate substitute for real health insurance. One user went as far as to call the program a complete scam, warning others that if their child had a serious illness like cancer or diabetes, they'd be totally screwed. Others echoed similar concerns, with some even sharing their own negative experiences with CHIM. One commenter, who claimed to work with insurance at a cancer hospital, strongly urged people not to follow Jessa's advice, while another warned that CHMS guidelines were unclear and potentially dangerous for those relying on consistent and comprehensive coverage. Things got even more heated when some fans began pointing out that CHIM isn't health insurance at all, it's a cost-sharing program. The difference: cost-sharing programs like CHIM aren't regulated like traditional insurance, which means they aren't obligated to cover specific treatments or adhere to strict rules about patient protection. Many of Jessa's followers took issue with the fact that she didn't clarify this in her post, accusing her of misleading her audience. One particular comment stood out, pleading with Jessa to stop promoting something that could cause real harm. The user wrote, "People trust you, please don't promote this. It is not health insurance. People buy into this and think it covers expensive cancer treatments, and it does not." And the backlash didn't stop there. Some critics also pointed out the hypocrisy in Jessa's endorsement, as one Instagram user bluntly put it, "So socialism is cool if it's under the guise of Christian healthcare. Got it." Others questioned why Jessa and Ben would support universal health care for Christians, but seemingly not for anyone else. The common thread in these comments was frustration and disbelief. Jessa, who is a well-known figure in the fundamentalist Christian world, has often used her platform to promote religious values. However, fans seem to think that her promotion of Christian healthcare ministries crossed the line, especially when it comes to health and safety. Jessa Duggar is no stranger to criticism, but this latest backlash might be one of the most serious she's faced yet. Promoting what her fans are calling a scam has not only injured many of her followers, but also raised important questions about her responsibility as an influencer, especially when it comes to something as important as healthcare. What do you think about Jessa's promotion of Christian healthcare ministries? Do you believe she should have been clearer about what she was endorsing, or is this criticism unfair? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, we're diving into a topic that has counted him on fans buzzing: just how old will Josh Duggar's siblings be when he's finally released from prison? As many of you know, Josh Duggar is currently serving time with a possible release date set for October 2032 pending his behavior, but with such a long stretch ahead, it has fans wondering how old will his siblings and even his parents be when he gets out. Let's break down the numbers and take a look at the ages of the Duggar family when that day arrives. As most of you recall, Josh Duggar, a former star of 19 Kids and Counting, has been serving his sentence following his conviction related to SAM content, despite his legal team filing appeals and claiming the materials were downloaded by someone else. The courts rejected his attempts for a reduced sentence. Now, with no signs of an early release, fans are left pondering what the Duggar family dynamic will look like by the time Josh is released from prison. When Reddit user Salty698 recently did some interesting calculations revealing how old Josh's siblings' wife and even his parents will be by the time he potentially walks free. According to their math, Josh will be 44 years old and his wife Anna will also be 44, but the numbers get even more staggering when we start thinking about his siblings. Let's take a look. Twins Jana and John David will be 42, Jill will be 41, Jessa will be 39, and Jinger will be 38, Joseph will be 37, Josiah 36, and Johanna 34. Twins Jedidiah and Jeremiah will be 33, Jason 32, James chapter 31, and Justin 29. Jackson will be 28, Johannah 26, 7, Jennifer 25, Jordan 24, and Josie 23. And let's not forget about the Duggar parents. Jim Bob will be 67 and Michelle will be 66. These ages really highlight just how much Josh's release date comes around. What's even more surprising is that some of the younger Duggar siblings will still be in their 20s. It's almost hard to believe considering how many of them already have children of their own. Speaking of children, Josh and Anna's 7 kids will also be much older by the time their father is released. Their eldest, Mackenzie, will be in her 20s, and even their youngest daughter will be hitting double digits. The family dynamics will undoubtedly have shifted by then, and some fans are already speculating how Josh will reintegrate back into family life after being away for so long. This led to a heated discussion among Counting On fans, with many pointing out just how young the Duggar siblings still are despite already having large families of their own. One commenter humorously noted, "I keep forgetting the Duggar kids are still really young, probably because they already have a bazillion kids and most of them aren't even 30. Another remarked, "They are baby-making farms and haven't even had a life. All they do is raise their siblings till it was time to pop a few out themselves." Clearly, the Duggar fame's young ages and their rapid expansion have left many fans feeling conflicted about their situation. So what do you think with such a long stretch of time between now and Josh's release date? How do you think the Duggar family will adjust to his return? Will he be able to reassimilate? Or will he feel like a stranger in his own home? And what about Anna and the kids? How will their lives change over the next decade without him around? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so be sure to sound off in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned to the Fame for all the latest Duggar family news.